To die or not to die? That is the question. Oh.
How's it going, my people? This is your boy Wired Up, and welcome to another episode of Wired Up TV. Hope you guys got your hands on the steering wheel and keeping your eyes on the road. Handle everything you guys need to handle, no matter what it is, guys. House stuff, school stuff, family things, anything you guys gotta handle, take care of it, y'all. All right? You know, my daughter was sick yesterday with the past 2 days with the flu, and you know, it just hurts so much to see a little baby girl cry like that. You know, I just kind of wish I can switch, like magically make her give me all her pain. She could just be cool. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of you parents can feel me and know exactly where I'm coming from. But that brings me to my point, how important and beautiful kids are, guys, and how much they need us. Kids need us, and they need us a lot when they're young. So guys, be there for your kids. Love them. You know what I'm saying? And the whole Wired Up TV team will always pray. If you guys ever have any problems, let me know in my email, and I'll make sure I let the Wired Up family know so you can get some prayers. With that being said, let's get down to the video. Oh, and by the way, guys, thank you for praying for my daughter. Man, I love y'all, man. Y'all my family, y'all. Thank y'all. Let's get down to the video. All right, my people. Welcome to another episode of To Die or Not to Die. That is the question. Today, on To Die or Not to Die, that is the question. Mr. Chalino Sanchez, the Mexican TUPAC. I know a lot of my African American folks don't know a lot about him, but I'm going to do you guys the pleasure of introducing you guys to the Mexican or Chicano TUPAC. All right? And this is probably why a lot of us Hispanics and Mexican people can relate to Tupac and love Tupac so much and appreciate his work and everything he stood for, because we could relate not only to the things he was saying and fighting for, but because we had sort of our own Tupac, all right? A little bit different, but our own Tupac, our Tupac. All right? Now, Chalino Sanchez was born August 30th, 1958 in a little ranch, a little rancho in Sinaloa, Mexico, called El Guayabo, okay? And he was born there, guys, but he was raised since a little boy until probably 15 years old in another ranch literally right next to it called Las Flechas in the same state, Sinaloa, in Mexico. Alrighty? Now, Mr. Chalino Sanchez, which his real name is Rosalino Sanchez Felix, okay, had 7 brothers, and you know, he had 7 brothers and sisters, right? He had seven siblings. All right, he didn't have 14. He had 7 siblings, but he had sisters. Now, Juana Sanchez, which was one of his sisters, was raped and beaten and abused by one of the mafia leaders that lived nearby when Chalino was about 15-ish. Okay? Now, when Chalino heard of this, when he found out and got wind of this, he grabbed his gun, which he loved. He loved his 45s. He grabbed his 45 gun and killed them. He killed the man. And he hid for 2 weeks up in the valley, up in the mountains of Sinaloa. Then going to Tijuana, to TJ, before crossing the border illegally and living to LA, okay? He would eventually start working odd jobs like in restaurants and things like that. And then after that, when the money wasn't coming in so good, he became coyote, basically those people that bring illegal aliens from Mexico to the United States with his brother, El Indio, aka El Indio, okay? Now, he was doing that. They ended up getting busted, right? They ended up getting busted. And Chalino ended up going to jail, right, for a couple of years. And that is where he found his love of music. He started meeting a lot of powerful narcos, mafia guys, and he started talking to them, getting along with them, and he started writing songs for them, which he was the first to do this. He would the names of the songs would be their names. So he started writing ballads for them. In Spanish, we call them corridos, narco corridos, right? So a ballad, all right, about their lives, what they did, who they killed, and where they're from, who their parents was, everything. Basically, pumping them up. And they would pay him for this. When he got out of prison, he went to California and made a career out of singing. He started making corridos and stuff, for people and his friends. Then one day, he finally recorded his first album, his first CD. He started selling them at the swap meets, at the mom and pop little markets, at the carnicerias, the liquor stores, everything you guys can put your hands on. They were there. Every place y'all went, they were there. Clothing stores everywhere. Okay? But, people knew him. People liked him. Mainly he was kind of, like underground. But people liked him. People were hearing him. All right? But what made him famous, all right? What made this man famous was that he was shot for the first time in Coachella, California, in a little club, named Los Arcos, on January 24th, 1992 at 11 p.m. while on stage singing, okay? A man by the name of Eduardo Gallegos shot Chalino 2 times, all right? While he was singing, he walked up to the stage and shot him 2 times. The reason he shot him is because he asked Chalino, hey, can you sing me a song? And Chalino said, right after I'm finished singing these, my friends, I will sing you a song. The guy took offense. Maybe he was drunk. Who knows? But he went up on the stage and shot Chalino 2 times on the arm and somewhere around the chest area. Not straight in the chest, but around the chest area. Chalino pulled out his gun, shot the guy a couple of times, hitting him hard. I think he hit him in the stomach and one in the leg. And they both went to the hospital. Okay, Chalino was in self-defense. All right, he didn't do anything. They didn't do anything to him. All right, he was just in the hospital. But the guy was captured right there by the security guards at the club, at the dance club. He was captured by security guards and put in jail for 15 years. But when the news got wind of this, it was all over the place, and they started, referring to him as a G, as a gangster, as a real one. He was real. Everything he sung about was happening. All right. There was even from people that I know that knew his family and everything from the same ranches right there, people that I know said that this man afterwards, after all that was happening, okay, he started working for the cartels, all right? He started working for the cartels, singing them songs and doing all kinds of stuff, all right? One thing I forgot to mention to you guys, all right? While he was trying to become a singer and doing all that stuff after he got out of jail, he was working for the cartel, all right? Allegedly working for the cartels, bringing drugs in. And allegedly, they say this. Now, I don't know how true this part is, but there's rumors that he used to assassinate people for money for the Sinaloa cartel, all right? I forgot to mention that, but that is a true statement. I've heard this since I was a kid, okay? Now, the guy goes to jail 15 years. That's how he becomes famous or whatever. He becomes very famous because people are like, wow, he's a G. Similar to Tupac. When he got shot, he became more relevant. When he went to prison, he came out, he was, boom, enormous. See, he's our Mexican Tupac. All right, right there with his pistol, his Super del Once. It's a 38 special, 1911. All right. Or, Super 38 special, 1911. Anyways, guys, after this, okay, after this all happens, my people, he starts going to a bunch of clubs. Everything starts good, you know what I'm saying? He starts getting death threats after this shoot in 92. Death threats, all right? There's people that shot at his house and all kinds of things like that. So he got a contract to sing in Mexico, right? He was going to sing in Sinaloa, then go to Durango, and then go to maybe 2 more states, and he was going to get a whole lot of money, around $90,000, $60,000, all right? Back in 1992, that was a lot of money. So his first stop was a dance club called El Bugambilias in Culiacan, Sinaloa, right, where he's from. His wife was telling him, don't go over there. You've already been shot, and you've been getting notes that they want to kill you. Plus, Chalino, remember, you did kill that guy that raped your sister, you don't think his family members remember you and know who you are? Some of your family still stayed over there, okay? He said, nobody wants to kill me. If whatever God wants will happen, no matter if I'm here or if I'm there. If they want to get me, they're going to come and get me. Chalino was known not to ever be scared. And nobody ever saw fear in his eyes. So he went. While he was on stage, about half of his performance, he got a note. You know, because usually singers, when they're up on stage, people send notes up to them. Hey, sing this song and send a shout out for this person. You know, same thing. Mexicans do it too. Anyways, he gets a paper that says, on the paper, it allegedly said, you're going to die today. You ain't getting out of here alive. Okay, this is what people close to him were saying. Because he was close. Chalino had a lot of friends. And his bandmates, you know, the people that played the accordion, the drums and things like that, the bass, a lot of them were very close to him. He used to sleep in his house. So this is what they say, that's what the paper said. And his face completely changed. So his friend said his face completely changed. Right? But he still continued to sing the whole time. The whole time. He finished the show like a G, like a champ. Okay? After the show, everybody's leaving. Okay? So they all hop in a nice Grand Marquis. There was Chalino, his brother El Indio. Remember the guy that was trafficking people, illegals, with him, his brother? Well, he was now out as well, and he was there with him. It was them two and I think two other people in the car. They start to drive. Okay. Oh, and by the way, this is May 15th, 1992. The day. May 15th, 1992, okay? So they're driving home to his brother's house because, you know, his brother Indio lived in Sinaloa. They're driving to his brother's house when all of a sudden they get pulled over by some police officers, right? Or some agents, some feds, some federales. They get pulled over, so they pull to the side. The federale approaches the window, knocks in the window. He goes, Chalino. He goes, yes, sir. He goes, my boss wants to talk to you. And he goes, who's your boss? He goes, never mind that. My boss wants to talk to you. Come with me. All of you guys. Okay. And I guess they had a little back and forth with why all of us, why not me, wants to talk to me. So he said, just you and the passenger. Both of y'all come. Which was Chalino and his brother Indio. So they get in the car, right? And they start to drive. While they're driving to supposedly go see this man's boss, right? You know, the federale's boss, the cop's boss, the agent's boss. Chalino says, why are you taking this man with me? I just met this guy at the club. I don't even know who this guy is. Playing it off, right? Because he didn't know what was going to happen, whether they're going to get arrested or what was going to happen. So his brother caught that and played along with Chalino and said, all right. He goes, yeah, I just met this dude at the fucking thing, man. I just like the way he sings. Why am I here? Ooh. The thing is, they ended up letting his brother out and said, all right, you know what? Get the fuck out then. Get the hell out. And don't let me see your face around here again. Go home. So he gets off. And they go. The next day, May 16th, 1992, early in the morning, around 11 a.m. in the morning, they find Chalino's lifeless body. Dead. Dead, my people. Okay. Dead. He was shot 2 times in the head. 2 times in the head. They stole his watch, his gun, everything. They only left him with his pants, with his clothes on, basically. But they stole his hat, his white jewelry, his money, everything, his gun, everything. Okay? And ever since then, he's been a legend. A legend. All right? But there's people that to this day still think he's alive. They think he faked his death. He paid these police officers to get him away, to escape all these threats. Okay? By the way, in 2004, his little son, because he had 2 kids, a boy and a daughter. The boy was older than the daughter. The son dies as well. And he was a singer too. named Adan Sanchez. This was his son. And he dies in a tragic car accident. People think he was shot. Okay? They still think he's alive, and he took his son with him. Son, get out of this, because his son was a singer too. A lot of people think he is alive. Because just like Tupac, after his death, he came out with like 15, 10 more albums, guys. And just like Tupac, he outsells everybody, even the living singers. He came out with 10 albums after his supposed death, right? With more albums than he did when he was alive. And he outsold even the living. There's so many imitators, just like Tupac had so many imitators after he passed away, like DMX. Everybody trying to be Tupac, Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to be Pac. Come on. Everybody in the Mexican genre singing ranchero music, narco corrido music, tried to be like Chalino. They try to copy his voice. Nobody sang narco corrido like Chalino did with people's names like that. All right? There were maybe people that sung them here and there, but they were legendary corridos from the Revolucion. They weren't corridos, new corridos about people right here and there. All right? He didn't copy nobody. He made his own thing, and people try to imitate him. To this day, my people, to this day, they pay homage every year on every radio station on his birthday and on the day he passed away. Okay? They had the Chalino Awards and everything. My people, I don't know. Is he alive or has he passed away? His wife looks like just like Tupac's mom. Like nothing happened. She supposedly lost her son and her husband, right? Like nothing happened. What do y'all think, man? Alive or dead? To die or not to die? That is the question, my people. Not my question, the world's question. What do you guys think? Comment, guys. If you have any information, please send it to wireduptv4you@gmail.com. wireduptv4you@gmail.com. Thank you, my people, for respecting our culture and all the culture of us brown people, minority people, Caucasian people, everybody. Much love to everybody. All right. Thank y'all. Let me hear what you guys think on the comment board or whatever, y'all. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Keep your head up. And like always, my people, stay wired up. Talk to you guys later. Peace.